Traditional application development is like a bucket brigade. When you've got a fire, a building is on fire, you have people with buckets, they're sloshing water from one person's bucket to the next until you get it to the person with the bucket close enough to the building that you can try to put out the fire. Like in IT, where you're throwing different development artifacts between different developers in different tools and different roles to build the different parts of the application, and you hope that they can weave all those different development artifacts together into a cohesive application. You've got people in a business without a business process management platform that are using phones, email, spreadsheets, document attachments, and doing things in a very ad hoc fashion. That ends up being inefficient. It ends up being problematic and error prone. Certainly, building a solution from scratch makes it highly customized to your business, but the downside is it costs a lot of money and time and takes a lot of IT involvement. Buying a solution off the shelf on the surface seems attractive because you have the perception that you can roll it out more quickly, but it actually ends up not costing much less, and it's a lot harder to change over time. IBM BPM takes a unique approach. IBM BPM is a single environment with a single tooling landscape that allows you to build it as a unified application. It's more seamless. Instead of focusing on the code and the tools, you focus on the process. Business process management is the best of both worlds. You can build it from scratch in as little or less time than you can roll out a packaged off-the-shelf solution. And it's more agile, it's more flexible, and easier to change over time. We've built into IBM BPM just the right amount of decision management or business rules capability so that you can start simple and grow fast. It becomes more important to have an operational decision management system that enables you to make decisions throughout a business process flow, but also put into the hands of the business the ability to change rules that trigger different processes and rules that govern how the business runs. We're able to visually model out the process and go through kind of a three-step waltz. We draw a little bit of the process flow, several boxes with lines drawn between them. Second step of the three-step waltz, we talk with the business and dialogue about the data that flows through this process. The third step is that we build out a little bit of the user interface and maybe a back-end integration. We visually overlay your business data on top of the process. What does this mean? It means that we can provide visual heat maps of where the bottlenecks and hotspots are in the process. When business and IT looks at the process, looks at those hotspots, identifies an area that they need to change, whether it be a path or a business rule, a user interface, a system integration, business and IT are looking at that same single version of the truth in a platform that is rapid, agile, and iterative and allows business and IT to collaborate more effectively. The business value of BPM is focused on the human-to-human and human-to-system interactions and better visibility, control, and management over that process that we're orchestrating so that you can improve productivity, minimize expense, and optimize the process over time.